Lando and Oscar. About 5 laps to go here in Hungary. Under a second is the gap. 8 tenths. Oscar in striking distance. A bunch of lap traffic in front of the two McLarens, leading the way.
To help his defense.
Coming through the final few corners, Hajar in front of Lando and Oscar. The Drivers' Championship at the moment, Lando would cut the gap down to 9 points on his teammate Oscar. Oscar will be in DRS range when they get to the front straightaway. We're coming to the final corner to begin lap 66 of 70. Through the final corner, DRS is open for Oscar. Here we go. Down the front straightaway, through the downhill. Oscar not quick enough. Under 5 to go. Hajar gets out of the way. The gap down to 6 tenths. As Oscar and Lando clear Hajar, now there is one lapped car in front of the leaders, which is Kimi Antonelli. Lando and Oscar heading to the backstretch chicane with Kimi in front of them. Kimi running in 10th.
The World Championship hang on moments like this.
This is a critical flashpoint in the Drivers' World Championship. 6 tenths, under half a second. Lando and Oscar getting close to the end of the lap, with Kimi in front of them. Kimi's the only lap car in the way of Lando and Oscar, and he gets out of the way. He gets out of the way in the second to last corner. Through the log left. Now the log right. Final corner. 8 tenths is the gap. We start lap 67. Here comes Oscar. DRS is open. Can Oscar cut into the lead? It is cutting down to half a second. More DRS for Oscar. Second DRS zone. Into turn 3, the log left, the gap a half a second. Now through the fast right. And now into turn 4. The quick left. Oscar following his teammate. His every move. A mistake now from one of these two McLarens surely will hand the race to the other one. On board with Lando, looking back on his teammate. The gap nearly 6 tenths, 7 tenths. Getting down to the end of the lap. Last year was the place where Oscar passed Lando on team orders to score his first career win in Formula One. Now, 1 year later, they're fighting for the World Championship. Running 1-2 again. Oscar leading Lando. Lando needs his win. Oscar got a little loose in the final corner. Oscar got a little loose in the final corner. 3 laps to go. DRS open for Oscar. Into turn 1. Big dive. He looks to the inside. And Oscar stays behind him. Good defense by Lando. Now down the straightaway. Into turn 2 and now 3. Time penalty for Pierre in the back. A 10-second time penalty for Pierre. He's running 17th.
When he went past Leclerc, he's very happy with some late braking down the
now the fast right and into this, or the fast left into this long right, and now the backstretch chicane. The gap near up to 7 tenths again. I think if Oscar can keep it to 7 tenths, the gap down the front straightaway, he could look up the inside of Lando.
But it will also help Lando be that little bit later
on board with Lando.
Maintain that lead.
Norris watching eyes, his teammate Piastri trying to stay in it. The gap is 6 tenths. Oscar's doing his job. Second to last corner, the log left. Lando right in the bottom, Oscar in the middle. Final corner, 2 to go.
and they're letting
Norris didn't get as good of a run as he wanted to. Piastri got a good corner, and now the DRS is open. What will Oscar do down the front stretch? He's eating into the lead, down the front stretch. Big run, big set to the inside. He locks up. Oscar locks up, and they both stay straight. They stay running. They do not hit each other. But that's a big lockup for Oscar, and he runs a little wide. Piastri a little wide.
The lock up on the front axle. So we saw the rehearsal the lap before, didn't we?
The McLaren garage loving it. They're loving the action between their two drivers. George Russell is 20 seconds back. If they both crash into each other, can George win this?
We don't want to see any coming together, any damages.
Through the backstretch chicane for the second to last time. 1.5 laps to go. The gap is down to 6/10, so we'll get a replay.
Just how close it was once again.
Piastri gaining, sending it. Oh, it was so close.
Yeah.
So close to disaster for the two McLaren teammates of Norris and Piastri.
Oscar's got his head down and he wants that first place. Lando's got his head down and he wants to hold on to that
final quarter. We're coming to the final lap. Norris at the line. Piastri's closer. This is the closest Oscar's been. Down the front stretch. Here comes Piastri. Norris defends. Piastri goes to the outside. Can he do something out in the second and last DRS straight? Here comes Oscar. Does he have something in the 3? He's sending it deep. No, he can't. He doesn't have anything. Through turn 4. Down the straightaway. This is the closest Piastri's been. Fast left, turn 5. 4/10. Piastri. He has to beat his teammate on pace. The equal cars, he has to beat him on pace. Backstretch chicane for the final time. They both get through cleanly. Lando maybe a bit better. 6/10. 7/10. Lando's gaining. He's putting a big gap on Oscar now. Heading to the final couple of corners. Lando Norris with Oscar Piastri waiting in the wings. Oscar got a good run through that corner. Last couple of corners. Into the log left. Lando Norris has led for most of the way. He throws through the final corner, and he will lead both the McLarens home in us back-to-back 1-2s in Hungary. This time, Lando's on the top step, and he wins the Hungarian Grand Prix. A huge win for Lando Norris's championship charge. And another 1-2 for the top team in the constructors, the Papaya McLaren. And with the fastest lap of the Grand Prix, George Russell completes the podium in third.
Best victories in Formula 1 in his career, because the difference rate, 39 laps he coaxed those tyres at great speed and got it to the end of the Grand Prix.
George Russell, podium for him in his first time.
What a win for Lando Norris. See y'all later. I'll be out. Peace.